A few days ago, there were reports that the pressure has finally gotten to Tinubu and Akpabio, who is the Senate president, and they have ended up withdrawing the tax bill. But now we are getting to find out that that is not true. Akpabio has said that nobody is going to put them under pressure, and the tax bill reform is here to stay. Before we delve right into the details of today's news, if this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe, like this video, also leave your opinions in the comment section below as well. Just in, Senate sacks Chief Whip Monguno. The Senate has announced the removal of a senator from the 10-man committee established to interface with the presidency on the tax reform bills. Senator Mohammed Tahi Monguno, the chief whip and APC Borno North, was removed from the committee on Thursday at plenary. His removal came barely 24 hours after the committee's formation. This decision came after the Senate leader, Senator Michael Okoyemi Bamidele, APC Ekiti Central, replaced him with Senator Shehu Kaka, APC Borno Central. The committee is still led by Senate Minority Leader Senator Abba Moro, PDP Benue South, retains its original members, including Senator Adamu Aliero, PDP Kebbi Central, Senator Oji Kalu, APC Abia North, Senator Syria K. Dixon, PDP Bayelsa West, Senator Titus Zan, APC Benue South, Senator Abdullahi Yahaya, PDP Kebbi North, Senator Adeola Olamilekan, APC Ogun West, Senator Sani Musa, APC Niger East, and Senator Adeto Kumbo Abiru, APC Lagos East. The tax reform bill have faced opposition in the National Assembly. Newsroom Nigeria recalls that President Bola Tinubu submitted the bills to the National Assembly on September 3, 2024, to review and consider. The bills were a fallout from the Presidential Committee on Fiscal and Tax Reforms recommendations led by Mr. Taiwo Oyedele, which aim to overhaul the existing old tax laws in the country. The bills, which aim to reform Nigeria's tax administration, have been met with controversy, particularly regarding the revenue sharing formula and the timing of the reforms. Also, the National Economic Council (NEC), chaired by the Vice President Kashim Shettima, recommended on October 31st that President Tinubu withdraw the tax reform bills from the National Assembly to allow for more comprehensive discussions and consultations. President Tinubu responded to the request by saying the tax reform bills should undergo the normal legislative process, allowing for public input, debates, and revisions before a final decision is made. On October 29, 19 northern state governors strongly opposed the tax reform bill, specifically rejecting the proposed shift to derivation-based model for value-added tax VAT distribution, arguing it would unfairly disadvantage northern states and other less industrialized regions. Also, some senators like Senator Ali Ndume expressed concerns about the bills, suggesting that they should be withdrawn for further consultation. The Senate suspended debate on the tax reform bills on Wednesday, December 4, amid intense backlash from both within and outside the legislative body, just a day after the bills had passed the second reading. The Senate on the same day established a 10-man committee tasked with collaborating with the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice to iron out contentious issues in the bills. In the related development, the House of Representatives also suspended debates on the bills indefinitely on December 2nd. The debate was initially scheduled for Tuesday, December 3rd, but was put on hold due to strong opposition from the northern governors. It was called off in a memo signed by the clerk of the House of Representatives, Dr. Yahaya Danzare, as 73 northern lawmakers kicked against the bills. Those who rejected the bills include 48 reps members from the Northeast and 24 federal lawmakers from Kano. The memo suspending the debate, dated November 30, 2024, is titled Rescheduling of Special Session on Tax Reform Bills. You all, what are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comment section below. What do you all think about, these Tinubu's tax reform bills, and what do you also think about the opinion that the northern states are going to be disadvantaged when it comes to the model of the revenue distribution, this new model of revenue distribution? Are you for or against it? Me personally, I would say that, this is the best way. This is the best way to go. Even if the revenue, that is the national revenue, in total, apart from, this tax that we're talking about, if it is shared derivationally, there will be no problem. There will be no militant. There will be no militant agitation in the Niger Delta, because they know that they are receiving the lion's share of what they are producing. They know that they are not just getting exploited by the federal government, because they are getting back, if not 100%, at least they are getting the lion's share of, the total revenue from the crude oil that, they are producing, or that is being taken away from them. But in the sense that you are now giving higher percentage of shares to those states that have large populations and large land mass, you are using that as, a measure in sharing formula. It will continue to have militants, will continue to have crises, will continue to have agitations in the Niger Delta. I even think, like I said, this should be introduced in the sharing formula for the allocation, monthly allocation, not just the tax. That is why everybody, even the Igbos, the Eastern House of Representative member, they are on board with this revenue sharing formula, because they know that, it is the right way to go. It is that is the right way to go. It's the progressive way to go. We don't need to go back. But it's such a pity that, it does not sit well with a lot of people, especially the northern part, because they feel that, they are not as industrialized like the other regions of the country. You all, thank you very much for always listening. This is where I'm going to draw the curtain for now. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.